It has been said that muskies exhibit a positive feeding behavior during less than 10% of their daily movement and life functions. And being that muskies are cold-blooded animals, this makes sense. And if this is true, the big question is, how do we as anglers find fractions of that 10% in which we can gain a tactical advantage over the muskie and get them to strike our lures? Well, I believe the answer comes with quality time on the water and in studying the environmental changes that govern the muskie's movements. Join us in this hunt as we return on a big muskie during a moon phase, just as weather rolls in. Hunt with passion. Never stop casting. Chase the dream. Welcome to Season 8 of Musky Mastery Outdoors, brought to you by Joe Bucher Outdoors, #1 in big game fish products. Recon Boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen, and by Crow Rock Lodge, the great Canadian fishing experience.
We're right here on the major, man. Moon underfoot. Oh, there you go. Oh, nobody here? Just need one of these muskies to give us a shot. That's all. Come on. Got her. Rich. That's a big fish. Rich. All right, guys, I'm coming over. Conti, I'm just gonna try to pull her up. Oh, she's hooked well. She's hooked well. All right, Conti, I'm pulling her over. Dude, that's a big fish, man.
We did it. We did it. I netted over the side cam.
Dude.
But we did it. Wow.
That's a big fish.
I just threw a long cast right in.
All right, guys, well, we've got a Wisconsin tank here, man. This is a muskie that we raised earlier this morning, just off the minor period, and we came back. Oh my God, that's a horse right there, folks. Unbelievable. 8 in the figure 8, 700 tin buck, black and nickel. Just an absolute pig there. Thick, unbelievable fight. What a net job by Conti. We'll get this big girl back and we'll fill you guys in on all the details. Wow, that's a thick fish. Boy, did she freaking clobber it too. Look at that, just how that fish is built. It's unbelievable. There she goes. All right, we'll see if she goes down. Yeah, we're getting about. Yeah, she's going. Hey everybody, what's up, and welcome back to another Muskie segment here on the Muskie Mastery YouTube channel. I am joined by Mike Conti and Mike Richardson, Muskie Mastery pro staffers here. Man, we got a big one in the net here, guys, and a cool story on this with regard to the classic comeback.
A story you may have heard before.
Yeah, if you guys have followed this channel, you've seen this song and dance before. You know, we got out here nice and early this morning, early wake-up call, alarm clock, you name it. We moved a bunch of fish, but none of them would commit. And so, two things were taking place here. One is you've seen here with our beautiful drone footage to kick off the show, we had a pretty significant weather change from when we first raised that muskie. And I believe you actually raised the fish on a top rater this morning.
Yep.
And we had kind of sunny, slack conditions and the fish wouldn't eat. So, you know, what are you gonna do when you got a fish that won't, you know, eat, essentially, right? It won't cooperate. But you come back during some kind of change. We had two things, like I said. Weather
change. Moon phase.
And moon phase, exactly. Mike nailed it. We got a major period. We got a moon underfoot here, around 2 p.m. And where are you going to be at 2 p.m.? Where are you going to be when you got the weather change coming in? You're going to be on that fish. And it's kind of interesting here because I think, Rich, you were throwing the top rater, but for whatever reason, that muskie was into the old tin buck here. This is a 700 Booker tail tin buck here, and black and nickel. Got a little bit of red tinsel in there. So it just goes to show you, you have to come back for these muskies. This is why we call it muskie hunting, moon phase and weather change, but you have to also diversify, and that's what's great. We got the full team here. I mean, we've got a twin 8, we've got top rater, we've got a 700, we've all got something different, and muskie moods change.
Mm-hmm. Don't we know it today?
Yeah. I mean, they get moody, and they they want a certain color, they want a certain presentation, and that's the great thing. If you're fishing solo, you're kind of limited in what you can test sometimes. You might have to refish a spot 2 or 3 times before you find it. But when you got a whole team of guys casting, it's really neat because, again, she fell for the old 700 in the figure 8. And then one last thing we should talk about. I mean, I don't know, that was kind of a crazy fight as far as how that went down. I mean, I think I ducked in front of both Mike, and I didn't know how well the fish was hooked. She ended up being hooked really well. But great net job, man.
Thank you. I netted the camera first and then the fish, but
Did you? I didn't even notice. I think I actually blacked out. I mean, the strike was so crazy to me, and then we walked her around the boat a little bit and we got the job done. But teamwork makes the dream work. I mean, it's great to have guys that everybody knows what they're going to do. And so again, if you're, one last tip here again, if you're looking to step your game up or you're new to muskie angling, make sure you're talking to your partners about what are you going to do when a fish strikes. Do you have your net in the right place? Is it under a cooler? You got lures, you got rods hanging on it. Make sure your stuff's ready like we had today. It seems like it's a basic thing, but when stuff starts to go down, you'll appreciate the organization because stuff's going to be where you need it, and it's going to end up helping you net a big fish like we did here. So anything else, guys?
That's it.
I know. I think we're anxious. We gotta go keep fishing. But we really hope you enjoyed this segment as much as we've had putting it together. So, and as always, thanks for watching.